Hello and welcome to this video where we're today going to talk about the Pacific Pick'ems Week 3. Um, so far, my Pick'ems for Pacific has been doing pretty well. They've been doing pretty well. Obviously, I picked Genji against Boom, and otherwise, my Zeta I lost the Zeta game, and I picked GE to win against Boom. But otherwise, it's been looking pretty good. It's been looking pretty good. I predicted GE to win against DFM. I predicted Nongshim against RQ. Then, other than that, I picked RQ against Talon as well. So I feel like I've done pretty well so far. And I've been in the top like 10%. So it's been doing pretty well. Now going into week 3, we start off with Genji against DFM, and as DFM has looked so far, and considering Genji are looking better and better with each game they play with this new roster, it's easily Genji. Like, I don't think it's close. Like, genuinely, I believe DFM is the only team here that could be argued below Team Secret. Especially, or it's the only team that could be argued below Team Secret after Zeta's win. And I cannot see them bouncing back at this point. I just think they look too bad to have a bounce back. I just don't see it. Then it's kind of similar with RQ where the Zeta, although Zeta won last week 2-0 against Team Secret, it was too close for me to even consider them in the conversation. Sure, it was a 2-0, but it was 13-11, 13-10. And I do think if there was a rematch between Team Secret and Zeta, does Team Secret win more? Maybe. They maybe would. Genuinely, they might win 6 out of 10. But at least I would say Team Secret wins 3 out of 10 games if they play 10 games. And if RRQ met Team Secret probably wins 1 at most. If they played 100, they would probably win like 5. So yeah, RRQ is quite a lot better than Zeta, and I don't think there should be ever a debate in that RRQ are going to beat Zeta. I just don't believe there is a debate there. Now, here we get into the interesting games. As now, we have Boom, who honestly has looked like arguably the third best team in Pacific after DRX and T1 so far. Which is insane to say, but Genji obviously lost to them week 1. So you can't really argue that they're ahead. I have them ahead in my power ratings just simply because I trust Genji to be good. And I'm not fully in trusting Boom, as it's only been 2 games. But it's still very close. And I'd say maybe you could argue Nongshim. But other than that, I just genuinely Nongshim, RRQ, Boom are the 3 teams you could argue for 3. And I currently think if we look at last week, it was Boom. Boom played. They're that good. Now, Paper X are kind of shit right now, to be frank. And I would say they are currently sitting at hoping that they make playoffs. It's like their one thing that they hope for. Could be like aiming for. Now, it is still Paper X though, which is the thing, right? It's still Paper X. But yeah, I'm gonna pick Boom. Which might be looked at as an upset. I don't know. But at this point, I don't think it's an upset. And if you look at betting, which is kind of funny, it's actually pretty largely in favor of Paper X winning this. which is kind of funny. But it's going to be really interesting, and I do think Boom should be winning this game. At this point, it should be a pretty comfortable game for Boom. If we look at how both these seem to look so far. But you never know with Paper X, man. You never know. And once again, there's another one which is going to be really interesting, and it's Talon versus Nongshim. Talon versus Nongshim. This one is one where I feel like you could really go either way here. I mean, RRQ just absolutely destroyed Talon, but at the same time, Talon also looked very off form. But at the same time, I feel like Nongshim has also proven it more to us, as they did beat RRQ, and the only team Talon has really beat was Team Secret, and it was pretty close against Team Secret. Like, Team Secret did get a map against them, right? If I don't remember wrong, it ended 2-1, and yeah, and I'm pretty sure it did end 2-1, right? Team Secret versus Talon is gonna be here somewhere. Yeah, it did end 2-1, and they actually got destroyed on the first map. But then, sure, they looked really good on the final two maps, but they did lose a map to Team Secret, and then proceed to get absolutely bombshelled by RRQ. So I feel like going Nongshim here is not that unreasonable, and is what I'm actually gonna do. And I feel like they're probably the favorites. So yeah, I'm gonna go Nongshim here. Now, going into DRXGE, this is gonna be... I feel like, okay, I'm gonna pick DRX right away. I'm just gonna say this, though. GE needs to at least be competitive in both maps for me to get my trust back in them, because that Boom game was absolutely atrocious. Like, against Boom, they looked horrendous. Sure, map 2 looked alright, but map 1, they just looked completely off their game, to be completely frank. And to me, I could see them getting 2 close maps against the RX, maybe even get a map. Is it likely? No. Can I see it? Yes. Can I see them winning? No. No. No, it's not happening. It's just not. Now T1 Team Secret, it's gonna be T1. I don't think anybody can argue with that. It's the top team in Group Omega in Team 1, who has looked maybe even better than Bangkok, to be honest. At least in the Nongshim game, they looked really good. Maybe not better than Bangkok, but they looked at a similar level to what they did in Bangkok. And they look really confident when they're out there. Versus a Team Secret that is the only team, except for DSM, that has only won a total of 1 map. And it's just not happening. Like, if it does, I'll be the first one to apologize to Secret, but they've not shown anything so far, and T1 has shown everything. So I just literally see no chance in hell that this ever goes through and Team Secret win. So yeah, that's my pick'ems for Champions Tour 2025 Pacific Stage 1 Week 3. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.